Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Simply Cinnamon. And if you're new here, welcome into our little world, self-love, self-care, and of course, all things beauty and all things life related. I am holding right here in my arms my beautiful 5-month-old kitten. His name is Binks. We call him Zachary Binks because the night that my beloved cat Spanky passed away, we were watching Hocus Pocus, which is the greatest movie ever. So, kind of to pay homage to Spanky, when we adopted Binks and his older brother, Chester Copperpot, we decided that we were going to call him Binks. Um, and if anybody watched the movie Hocus Pocus, that's the name of the boy that becomes the cat in Hocus Pocus. His name's Zachary Binks. He's being shy and he wants to get off camera. Come on. Um, this little love of mine has a birth defect. As you can see, yes, it's bright in here and his eyes are closed, but the reason being is he was born with too much skin around his lower lid. So say goodbye. I'm going to let him go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. You want to go play with your brother? Go play with your brother. Okay, so just wanted to have him on camera for just a minute. So that's what this video is about. I'm filming this video actually 1 week prior to his surgery because I am going to be going away to Connecticut over the weekend to visit my daughter. She's moving, so I will be gone from Sunday until next Thursday. And then next Friday morning, he has to be at the hospital at 6 o'clock in the morning, and he'll be there all day. Now, I had taken him to 2 different vets to try and figure out what was going on with him. When we adopted Binks and Chester, they were brothers. We adopted them together. They were found in a box on somebody's porch, which just breaks my heart. They were 5.5 weeks old when they were found, and they were given to a rescue. Both him and his older brother Chester were born, were born, and then, I don't know if they were born with eye problems or what happened, but when they were found, they had both of their eyes sealed shut from infection. Hold on 1 second. He's clawing at me. I'm sorry. He was like going at my feet, so I gave him a couple of treats to kind of calm him down. So anyway, both of their eyes were sealed shut from infection. They were very, very sick when they were given to the rescue. So if cats normally don't open their eyes till they are between a week and a half and 2 weeks old, and then 3.5 weeks later, they were found. So I don't know if he was sick the whole 5.5 weeks and his eyes never opened. I'll never know that. I just know that when they found him and his brother, they were so sick that both of their eyes were sealed shut because they were just so infected. And it took them at least a full day of warm compresses on their eyes to start removing all the infection and getting all the gunk off so that they could open their eyes. And they did give them a round of steroids. They gave them, antibiotic ointment for their eyes. Chester, the older one, doing great. No problems whatsoever. However, with Binks, he was the runt of the litter. He's tiny. He actually is about 3.5 pounds lighter than his older brother. And he has like a little nodule like here on his nose that the doctor's like, it's nothing to worry about. I don't know if that was caused during childbirth, not childbirth, kitten birth. If it's just that's another birth defect. I don't know if he was mistreated. But he looks like a Greek god because from the front you can't really see it, but when he turns, it's got that little lump there, right? So I finally decided to take him to my family vet that my mother took all her animals to when I was a kid, and they've been around since 1979. And then all throughout my childhood and my adult life, whenever I had any pet of any kind, that's where I took them. She died. I had taken him prior to two different vets into the area that I now live in, but they both diagnosed him improperly. So the doctor diagnosed him and told me exactly what was wrong, and she said his lower lid, there's too much skin and it curls into his eyes. So what happens is the fur that's on his skin is scratching his cornea and making them become ulcerated. And then scar tissue is building up. So I asked her, is it painful? She's like, it's excruciating for them. And I started thinking, okay, if somebody got an infection and it became ulcerated, it would hurt like hell. It's like people with cataracts. They have very light sensitive. He is extremely light sensitive. Um, it's very bright in here, but if it is dim, he will open his eyes more fully. Or if I turn the lights down low and during the day, if I have the blinds drawn, he'll open his eyes more. So my husband and I just, we were like, we have to do whatever we can for this poor sweet boy who has literally never been able to see properly and has been in constant pain for months. So the doctor said to me, the only way we're going to fix this problem is if I perform surgery. So when this video goes up, I'm going to I'm filming it now on Friday the 26th, but I'm going to upload it on Thursday the 4th. I'll be traveling home at that point from Connecticut, and I just don't feel like I'd have the time to film the video, because I'm going to be driving home for 4 hours, and then I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning, Friday morning on the 5th, so that we can drive him to the hospital. He has an anesthesiologist. They did all of his blood work already. He'll be there a majority of the day, and fingers crossed that, this fixes the problem. I tried to get pet insurance for him, but I was denied by everybody because they consider it a pre-existing condition. Now, once he gets his eyes fixed, it's no longer a pre-existing condition because it's fixed. So the surgery is anywhere between $2,500 and $2,800. Luckily, my husband and I are in a financial position to be able to do that. I'm an animal lover. I love all animals, but cats especially, for me, are my favorite pet. My daughter has a dog. I've had dogs as kids. I'm just a cat lover. Binks and Chester love to snuggle, mainly with my husband Brian, because that's their favorite person. Even though mommy got them from the rescue, even though mommy picked them up when they got neutered, or picked them up when they've had to go to the vet, kind of saving them from a bad situation, they snuggle all night long with Brian, and then they both lay in between us at night when we're sleeping. So I just wanted to hop on and ask all of my viewers and everybody out there, please send positive vibes. Leave me a comment down below, and positive thoughts, healing prayers, that everything goes smoothly for our baby boy Banks. It's going to be a long recovery because it is eye surgery. He'll be in the hospital pretty much the entire day. We're not picking him up until like 6 or 7 o'clock Friday night. And he's going to be in pain from the surgery, but at least with the ulcerations will start calming down, and fingers crossed, and I pray that his vision will be the best that it can possibly be, and that he will be out of pain. So with that being said, if you have animals and stuff and you're an animal lover, you will totally understand where this video is coming from. I also have a super awesome surprise that I will be uploading that video on Saturday the 13th of March. I just had the most amazing opportunity presented to me. Um, and I'm excited about it. My husband's excited about it. And I hope you will be excited for me. I'm not going to divulge too much information right now because I'm still working on the deal. So, yeah. So that video definitely will be uploaded on March the 13th. So um yeah, I'm super excited. It, like I said, it was an opportunity that was presented to me, and I'm taking the bull by the balls, baby. And as long as the contract looks good, I am going for it. You know, I'm 52. Life is too short. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But at least I know I tried. I don't want to go to my grave with no regrets. I got no regrets. That's from We're the Millers. I'm a movie girl. So anyway, I'm just being silly, but I wanted to talk about my cat Binks. I wanted to talk about what was happening with him and what's going on with, you know, his surgery and whatnot. Asking people for healing prayers, for positive vibes and good thoughts. If you want to leave me a comment down below, I would certainly love that. Please be, you know, subscribe to my channel, you know, and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future uploads. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. It kind of helps me decide, you know, what videos people like to see and want to see. So, okay, that's it. Short and sweet, not a very long video. I'm sending light. I'm sending love. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. Stay blessed. Stay healthy. And I will see you all again in my next video in March, on March 12th, on March 13th. I'll see you all then, and I will announce my big, big, big opportunity. I love you all. Thank you all for following me on my journey. It means the world to me, and my subscribers mean the world to me. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you all. Mwah!